All right, so complete installation done. It's looking really clean. Now we just got to put the whole front back together. Yeah. Completely stock tune, completely stock everything other than the intake. And of the kind of low-hanging fruit, like cold air intake, as far as the modifications go, it just depends on how restrictive the stock gearbox is, but generally you're only seeing 5, 10, 15, 20 horsepower, might even be on the high end. Yeah. For some more powerful like V8s that really open up, but like on a 4-cylinder, 5 would probably be a good gain, Yeah. It just depends on how much potential the engine has right up from the factory. So, we'll have to see how we feel about it after a month or something. You know what I mean? Like, as far as just the daily drivability of it. So far, the first impression is positive, though.
Yeah, like getting through traffic and passing people.
Yeah, passing people. I'm wondering if I don't switch to the left lane and just punch it more often, knowing that I'm delivering a little bit more power, and more confident in my passability. Yeah, smooth. Definitely felt a lot better than the very first day after I installed that, eBay intake. No name brand, not Stillen, not Canon, not, that nobody intake. Yeah, feels good.
This makes me miss my G37.
Yeah, well, you said the same thing when you were driving the 4.7 Ram.
Yeah.
And I had the Grand Prix up to 130 and blew the doors off you. I was like half a mile up the road.
That's what made me get rid of the truck, is because of that race.
Yeah, you were able to keep up with me in the G37 because you'd hook with the all-wheel drive. I'd be spinning with the torque steer right out of the gate, and then we'd hold, at that same, speed through the gears. But initially, it beat me off the line, and so you usually stay ahead. Because of that, I would never quite catch up.
I can hear it sucking in the air.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, YouTube. The Stillen Gen 3 intake for the G37. You have to let me know what you think down in the comments below. The first modification of Mini. looking forward to seeing what the future holds for this car. Let me know down in the comments below any future modifications you want to see with the car. We'll see if we can make it happen for you.